Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Previously, we met up with Locke, who appears to have a piece of magicite with him, and claims it has the power to restore life. Ah, the Phoenix. That's why this place is called the Phoenix Cave. And as we all know, in RPGs, all legends and rumors are 100% accurate. Always. I'll be quiet for this one, viewers. Oh no! Hey, it worked! It looks like Rachel was only mostly dead, as opposed to all the way dead, in which case there's really only one thing Locke can do. Go through her pockets for spare change. No. Aww, sad music. This music really complements this scene very well. It really makes it what it is. This song, by the way, is called Forever Rachel, and I wonder if that's because in mythology, phoenixes live forever. I never thought about that. Poor Locke. They do say that saying goodbye is the best form of closure. Yeah, yeah, adventurous music. See, Locke, no reason to be emo. Your dead girlfriend just came back to life and was around for maybe a couple of minutes and then vaporized, but 20 seconds later you got a new girlfriend. Maybe you should sit down with Cyan and explain to him how things work. Speaking of Cyan, we've been neglecting that poor old bastard, haven't we? We should probably go recruit him soon. Hey, it looks like Locke was the one that was opening those treasure boxes in the Phoenix Cave. Luckily for us, it wasn't somebody like Siegfried. And last, and most importantly, we get the Valiant Knife, best weapon in the game for Locke. It's kind of like the counterpart to the Atma weapon. Rather than getting stronger as your HP increases, as Locke loses HP, the Valiant Knife gets stronger. And as an added bonus, tongue-tied today, as an added bonus to that, the Valiant Knife also bypasses defense. If only we had a way to get more than one of those, but sadly, we do not. Okay, so first things first. Now that we have our thief back in our party, it's time we go do some plundering and thievery, right? I mean, that makes sense. So I'm going to take a few minutes to rearrange my party and my setup slightly, and I will meet you in the town of Narsh. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back in Narsh. We have some unfinished business to take care of here that we couldn't do anything about on our first trip. So let's go to the weapon shop first. Now, in order to do this, you need to save Locke to open doors. Literally. Yeah, all the houses in Narsh are locked, and you can't open them until you get Locke back in your party. And you need Locke in your party to unlock the locked doors in Narsh, which are locked. Try saying that 3 times fast. Anyways, there's an old man here in the weapon shop who's been waiting for us. Had that piece of magicite here for 70 years? And to think when the Empire came here in the beginning of the game, we were going after a live Esper. Oh, turning magicite into a weapon. Fuck yeah. Okay, you have 2 choices here. And, well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to turn it into the sword Ragnarok. If you leave it the stone Ragnarok, you get the Esper, which teaches the most powerful spell in the game, Ultima. Hits all enemies, pierces defense, non-elemental damage. It's pretty powerful. And if you summon Ragnarok as an Esper, you can morph an enemy into an item. Yeah, all of you FF7 fanboys that thought that's where Morph made its first appearance, you would be mistaken. Now the problem with that is, well, you can't really get any really good items from morphing, and all the items that are semi-decent, you have a very low chance of Morph actually succeeding. Combine that with only being able to summon Ragnarok once per battle, it just makes it really tedious and a pain in the ass all around. Definitely not worth it. Besides, we'll have another way of learning Ultima. Now if you make it the sword Ragnarok, well, I'll just show you. Let's give it to Locke. Max battle power increases all of your stats by 7, 30% physical evade, 30% magic evade, randomly casts flare. I also believe it does full damage from the back row, and it'll always get a critical hit when you attack using your MP. I think it's like 12 or 19 MP. But that weapon is ridiculous. Wonder what would happen if we wagered that as ante at the Colosseum. Anyways, next on the agenda. Is it this house? Yeah. Let's talk to this old guy. cursed shield. Okay, now the thing about the cursed shield, as you will see here, is that it reduces all your stats by 7. And it has really bad stats. I believe it also makes you weak to every element in the game. Whoops. Let me double check that. Yeah, it does make you weak to pretty much everything. And also, whenever you have this equipped, you're inflicted with every negative status ailment in the game. Poison, confuse, doom, you name it, it's on you. Now, in order to break the curse, you have to have it equipped for, I think it's 255 battles, and you'll break the curse and it becomes a different item. Now, the best thing to do is just equip a ribbon on yourself, and that'll block all of the negative status ailments except for the doom countdown. But if you can't finish a battle in less than a minute, then I don't know, you're doing something wrong. And I'll show you the best way of breaking the curse in the least amount of time. But I'll probably do it off screen or just leave it equipped as I go through dungeons. It's not a huge deal to break the curse right now. So let's see. The next thing I want to do, since we're in the area, is I'm going to show you how you can pimp your imp. Because as they say, gotta keep that imp hand strong. Oh, one of these days I'll make a good joke, viewers. But until then, you'll just have to sit there and suffer through the many, many bad ones. Okay, so let's get the experience egg on Mog. Terra's, yeah, she's gonna need the ribbon pretty much full time now. Celis, you don't need the experience egg. Locke, I would like you to have one, but yeah, I guess haste isn't too important. We have the Ragnarok to boost our speed. I would like to give you as much experience as you can. Now, Locke should be using Raiden or Bismarck to boost his strength, obviously. And since we recruited Locke, we also get the Phoenix Esper, which is a auto revive. It'll bring your whole party back to life. And you can learn Life 2, Life 3, and Fire 3, which is pretty good, and Cure 3. Most important out of this list is Life 3. And as you can see, it's going to take a little while for us to do that, but I want to get Terra and Celis working on that as soon as I can. Now, Life 2 will bring you back with full life, and Life 3 is auto life. If you die, you'll automatically come back once. So, there you are. So, I'll take a quick pause break, and I will meet you just to the east of here by Duncan's house. Alright, here we are, just outside of Duncan's house, just to the east of Narsh. For today's episode, Rabbit, if you're watching this, I need to borrow your legit pickpocketing skills. Yeah, from the future. Alright, the first enemy I want to meet up with is the Gecko Rex there. We can steal a pretty good item from them now that we have Locke back in our party. If he would actually steal it, of course. If you don't want to wait until you have Locke, but you have the offering, you could go with the Thief Knife and have 4 chances to steal. But, I don't know. You also run the risk of killing the enemy, so I'd rather just wait till we have a more reliable way of stealing. And if I can't get it after one more try, I'll just do it off screen. Now the Gecko Rex there can also drop the item that I'm trying to steal. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, got it, the Tortoise Shield. It's a common seal, so it shouldn't take too long. It only took me about maybe 2 minutes. Pretty good experience here. If you come here with only one person, you'll get about between 6 and 10,000 experience per battle, and if you equip the experience egg, that doubles, and you virtually have no risk to your life if you're using Banish, making this area, at least in my opinion, the best place in the game to level grind. And I'll show you how to put that to use in a future episode. Alright, our next stop is over here at Dino Forest. We can meet up with another enemy that I don't think we have yet. See if I can't get it on the first try here. Yes and no. Now, we can't steal it from these guys, but they do have a chance of dropping it, so maybe we'll get lucky. Go with a good raid-in, see if we can't just chop these guys into little pieces. Aw, oh well. When in doubt, kill it with fire. Come on. Nope, okay. Well, when I come back, I'll have the enemy that I'm looking for on screen for you guys. They're called tumbleweeds, by the way. Alright, here we are with the tumbleweeds. Try to narrow down their numbers a bit, while Locke gets to work on stealing. And again, I'll give it a few shots on screen, and if I can't get it, I'll just do it off screen. Word to the wise, don't do this with the cursed shield equipped. Yeah, I thought I could get by, but evidently not. Terra kept dying because Locke was taking forever to get up off of his ass and steal. Okay, be right back. Alright, there we go, the titanium. Now there's only one more piece to this puzzle, and you have two ways of getting this last item. You can either fight those cats out here on the world map over and over again and hope that they drop it, or you could venture into Dinosaur Forest and try to steal one from a Tyrannosaur. And just pray you don't get ambushed. Oh, fuck me running up a hill sideways. This is bad. If they both use Meteor, I'm dead. Okay, we need to kill one of these guys ASAP and put the other one to sleep. Okay. Whew, that was close. If they both used Meteor, it would have been game over for me right there. Now, after you get one of them to sleep, you also want to hit them with slow. You want to debilitate them as much as you can, because these guys are pretty tough. Especially if they hit you from behind with their special attack Bite, it'll do like 3,000 damage to you. Okay. Now you want to renew sleep after every probably 2 or 3 turns just to be safe. Okay, Locke. I'll give you one more chance and I'll just do this off screen. Okay, yep, be right back. After I put sleep on this guy again. Alright, got it. The Imp's armor, finally. That took quite a few minutes because these guys are pretty high level. So let's just get rid of this guy as quickly as we can. So now we have all 4 pieces of Imp equipment. We have the Imp halberd, we have the Imp's armor, the tortoise shield, and the titanium helmet. Just how good are all those items when used in unison? Well, I'll show you guys next time. But first, there's one more thing I want to do before I end this video. And that is back over near Narsh. Let's see here, yeah. Now you can also meet up with these guys in the forest right next to Miranda, but since we're here anyways, I figured may as well just do it now. And these are not the guys I'm looking for. I'm looking for an enemy called Mantideas. Celis, would you like to do the honors with a good Ice 3 spell? Now, the item you can steal from them is the Imp halberd. So if you didn't get one earlier, or you haven't gotten one yet from Tyrannosaurs, this is probably a much easier way of acquiring them thanks to Vanish. And you want to have 3 in total. Is it 3? 3 or 4. You know what? I'm going to go with 4 just to be safe. But you definitely want to have 1 to equip and a couple extras for Ante. Hey, Mantideas. Because when we come back next time, I will just meet you at the Coliseum for more aggravated fun and games. I guess that's just the nature of the beast, though, viewers. But I really, really dislike taking the time to set up my guys with a specific plan in mind so that I can effectively and efficiently win a battle, and then have all of that planning just get shit on because, you know, I can't control my character and input the commands that I want them to. Even Tales of Phantasia, which, as far as I know, was the first RPG ever to even introduce a Coliseum that your characters can actually participate in, allowed you to control your characters. I mean, I want to know which game developer came to work one day tripping balls and thought it would be a good idea to have the Coliseum battles take the controller out of the player's hands and repeatedly slap them in the face with it. I had to get that off my chest. It's been brewing for quite a while. You can tell I just love the Coliseum in Final Fantasy VI. I'm also actually just kind of not really looking forward to one battle in particular. But we'll go over that next time. Man, this is taking forever. Come on, Locke. I'll also go over the bonuses and benefits of the Imp Dragoon, which is by far the best Dragoon in the game. Okay, one more try. Okay, yeah, I'll just do this off-screen in between episodes. So, as always, guys, I want you to have a good day, take care, and say thanks for watching. Until then.